Alright guys, g'day, welcome back to the channel. It's been quite a while since my last video and I apologise for that. I've got to get the bee work out first before making the videos because that's what pays the bills. Alright guys, so today's video is not a particularly nice topic. It's about the mass death of all of the Tetragonula Hockingsi colonies around South East Queensland. So why is this happening? Well, in short, no one knows. In the last couple of days, I've done found 4 dead hives or near dead hives. I did one yesterday where I pulled out a tiny little piece of brood about half the size of a golf ball with a queen and about 5 bees out of a hive. And luckily, I've got a couple of adductions going on around the place that I could put that queen and brood into. So I'll show you a little bit of footage of that now. I split the box open so you can see how big the brood should have been and how big it actually is. It's just that tiny bit there, but it should be filling out all of this involucrum as well. That's what we're left with. Tiny little piece of brood with that queen on top and half a dozen bees. That's it. The rest of the box is fingered. Alright guys, so this is the little tiny piece of brood with the queen from yesterday's little effort that I've put into this adduction hive here that only had food in it, no brood. So naturally the bees in this box are very excited. I did give this little piece of brood and the inside of the box a really good spray with some misty sugar water, which normally works really well. So, but I'm yet to see the queen in here, in this little patch of brood. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens with this one. And this is another colony that I've just discovered this morning that it looks like I'm going to have to do the same thing to that. The brood in it is very, very small. I have seen a queen in here. I also did see a small hive beetle as well. So this is an interesting one, actually. This Hockingsi hive here 2 months ago was full to the brim and smashing with bees, really active. 1 month ago, still lots of activity. Brood was dropping down away from the viewing panel. And today, bugger all activity. Not a lot of brood, not a lot of bees, but there is a queen. So my plan is to extract that brood with the queen. We'll give them a spray with some sugar water and we'll try and get them into an adduction that I've got going that doesn't have any brood in it yet. So that's the plan. Stick around, see if we're successful. Let's go. Where the fuck's my knife? There it is. All right. I'm just going to start by stripping away some of this involucrum. I'll probably fast forward through all of this, guys. This is a bit boring. Get this involucrum just cut away. These little connective struts, cut them away from the actual brood mass. And then hopefully I can lift the brood out in one piece. Hopefully just pull this out like a pineapple of brood. Okay, there's a bit of nasty stuff going on in the bottom of this box. Okay, there are a few little maggots. There's one just here. Let's see if you guys can see that. Just on the end of my finger there. So probably just in time, eh? All right, so now I'm just going to strip the involucrum back off this brood, starting from the bottom. Forward fly just came out of the brood. That's what we're left with, guys. Basically nothing. But we do have our queen, and she's right on the tip of my finger. I'll just try and give you guys a better look. Focus. Just up here. It's a bit crook. Just at the very top of the screen up here. Anyway, she's there. That is all we have left out of that colony. The rest of it is toast. So, yeah, okay. Should I? All right, so this is going to get sprayed with sugar water now, and I'll show you this process because it's worthwhile knowing. It's for me, it's been extremely successful, and it's something that was shown to me by Nick Powell many years ago, and it works a treat. So there's our queenie up here, up the top near my finger. Camera's probably not focusing on that, but anyway, let's get it done, eh? All right, guys, so here is the adduction hive I'm going to put that queen into. And it's actually not an adduction, it's more of a revival. This one, another queenless box that, as far as I'm aware, and looking at that structure in there, lots of noodles, still has no queen. But it is hooked up to this beautiful Hockingsi hive. I mean, look at that thing, it is absolutely full. And this is the thing that's really pissing me off with the hocks, is that some are great, some are shit. But anywho, let's get this done. I have, as usual, sprayed myself completely with Bushman's Naturals. Fantastic product, sponsor me Bushman's, please. Because these girls have the tendency to be a bit cranky. So I'll get this camera set up on the tripod and we'll go for it. All right, guys, let's go. Okay, so our sugar water spray is in this little fine atomizer. Okay, it has to be a fine atomizer. You don't want to be drowning them or anything like that. And the mixture in here is 1 part sugar, white sugar, to 5 parts water. Okay, that's the mixture that I just use, whether it's, whether it could be better. I don't know, whatever. That's what I use. 1 part sugar, 5 parts water, very fine atomizer spray. Okay, so first thing we'll do is spray our queen. And what's left of this brood. So I can see her here, she's in the brood. I'll just make sure you guys can see that. Probably not. Okay, here's our brood, here's our queen right on top. All right, 4 good sprays of that. Then we'll remove this viewing panel and we'll spray inside the box here. Just pull it off nice and gentle so we don't aggravate them any more than we need to. And then here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, give that 6 good sprays. And I'm just going to put this brood straight on top like that. Our queen is right on the tip of my finger there. I'll just grab this camera here and show you. Focus. Where is she? There she is right there. So time will tell, okay, what they do with her. So let's box this colony back up. See how we go. Okay guys, so we're done. Our queen and what's left of that manky brood is in this box. I'll leave them as is for 1 day, although we're expecting some rain, so I might just leave them until the rain clears in the next 2 days. Then I'll open the T-piece that is between these 2 hives, so there's no tension between the 2 queens, if she lives, of course. Okay, so, but it does pose the question, why did this hive run out of bees? Okay, I suspect it's because it took so long to requeen that all of the bees that were in there just expired before the new queen had a chance to lay brood. So, because there's certainly nothing new about any of that brood that's in there. Anyway, it's still a mystery, guys, but if you're experiencing issues with your bees, particularly Hockingsi, and you are in the South East Queensland area, please drop a comment below and let me know what species of bee you've got, how many you've lost, and any observations that you guys may have would be helpful as well. So, because this could very well be the end of Hockingsi in South East Queensland, because don't forget that these bees were never here, okay, in great numbers anyway. They've migrated south with human movement. Thanks, Crow. They've migrated south with human movement and favourable weather conditions over the last, say, 15 years. Now that South East Queensland has been having weather that's a little bit unusual, particularly this winter has been cold. Last winter was shit as well. Yeah, maybe the Hockingsi are showing their true colours and showing that they really do not belong here in South East Queensland. We're not having any issues at all with our Carbonaria or our Australis, which are endemic to this area. So, I don't know, food for thought. Interesting times ahead. I expect an awful lot more colonies to be kicking the bucket before the end of the year. It's a shame, but hey, it is what it is. This is nature. You know, maybe they're self-regulating. I don't know. All right, guys, look, thanks very much for watching. Leave a comment below if you're having experiences with bee losses. That's it. Be good to yourselves.